Today's episode is all about getting on pace, PACE, when you're ready to level up from teacher to leader. It's about taking your already existing leadership skills to a whole new level. Think of it like a strategic game plan of pursuing your leadership dreams, adapting to those curveballs, cultivating positive vibes, and elevating your impact. It's not just a title change, guys. It's about elevating your leadership skills to make that impact. So let's explore the PACE that connects your teaching passion to leadership. Hi, friend. Are you ready to move into a leadership position? Do you have interests and ambitions that you want to pursue, but feel like you don't know how to take that next step? Maybe you want to start your own coaching or consulting agency. I'm Mel, and I help educators define their career path through correct mindset, knowing your options, and getting prepared for your career transition. I will show you how to level up your leadership skills, share your expertise in a new way, create impact on a larger scale, and put your leadership in motion. As an educator for over 20 years, I started to feel underused and like I had more to give. I knew when the time had come for me to leave the classroom and affect change on a larger level. Now, I'm ready to help you determine where your talents and skills mesh with your passions and interests, put your leadership in motion, and move into that next phase of your educational career journey. Let me help you define your career path by having the right mindset, knowing your options, and getting prepared for that next leadership position. So power up and put your leadership in motion. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Mel. I wanted to bring you another quick leadership lift. And while you're listening to this episode, I am in Vegas. I have never been to Vegas, but my boyfriend's brother, sister-in-law, and niece live in Vegas. So we're going to go out there for a few days and we're going to enjoy the sights and watch his niece in a play. And so we're super excited. And I love the fact that I can just take off in the middle of a week, in the middle of February, and go and do what I want because I'm able to, because I work for myself and I can work from anywhere. But getting to this point was not without its challenges. And I myself had to figure out how to stay on pace so I could be successful and get to a place where I can go to Vegas anytime I want to go. I wanted to give you an acronym that was easy to remember. So I chose PACE, and I wanted it to help you get on pace to get where you want to go, to achieve the goals that you want to achieve in the amount of time that you want to achieve them. So P is for pursue your leadership goals. I want you to break down your long-term goals into smaller, actionable steps. Having a focused approach like this, it's not just about making things more manageable. It's really a strategy to maintain clarity, keep your momentum going, and to celebrate all of the progress that you're making along the way. Think of it as turning one of those big daunting tasks into a series of achievable mini tasks, bite-sized tasks or bite-sized chunks, each step taking you closer to your leadership destination. So let's put it into action. Over the next 30 days, I want you to craft a detailed 30-day action plan. Break down your significant leadership goals into those specific bite-sized tasks that you can conquer each day without getting overwhelmed, guys. It's not just about setting intentions. It's about creating a practical step-by-step guide, if you will, to ensure that you're making the progress that you want to make and that it's measurable. Maybe think of it as your daily playbook. It's a checklist of tasks. When you complete each one, you're a little bit closer to your leadership goal. And the next letter is A, adapt to challenges. When you face challenges, guys, don't look at them as just challenges. Look at them as opportunities for growth. Look at your setbacks not as roadblocks, but maybe just a detour leading you to maybe a valuable learning experience or learning on how not to do something. We have to get our mindset where it needs to be and embrace all of those challenges as maybe learning to be resilient. We all have barriers or those roadblocks or those obstacles that get in our way when we're trying to achieve our goals or when we're trying to do something. And we will always work around them. In our personal lives, we figure out a way to make things work. If we want a new TV and we don't have the money, we figure out what to do. It's the same thing. You're just figuring it out on a different scale, a professional scale. All of these challenges not only build resilience, but it also refines and enhances your skills, and you come out stronger and more knowledgeable on the other side. So let's put that into action. I want you to identify maybe a recent challenge that you faced in your current role, or if you're already moving into leadership in your leadership role. Reflect on any lessons that it taught you. Consider what worked well and maybe what you could have improved on. If you are not strong in a certain area, how could you improve in that area? And then take all of that and create a strategy, maybe like a personalized toolkit for yourself that will help you adapt more effectively in similar situations in the future. And moving right along, now we're in C, cultivate a positive mindset. I start my day by practicing thankfulness. After I do my daily devotional and have time with God, I take time to write down 3 to 5 things that I'm thankful for that happened the day before. It just really helps me stay in perspective and keep my perspective in a positive light. It's very easy to look for the negative in everything, but you have to be very conscious about looking for the positive in different situations. And people don't want to be around somebody who's negative all the time. So you want to cultivate that mindset of optimism and thankfulness and gratitude. So people want to be around you and they seek you out so they can feel good too. So your action step is to create a gratitude journal, just like I do. I just have a tiny little notebook that I got for like $1 somewhere. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy, guys. You're just going to write your daily gratitudes in it. And I date it. I write the 3 top things I'm going to complete for the day. And then I do my 3 to 5 things that I'm thankful for. It just makes you feel better to get through your day when you have some thankfulness in your heart. And don't just write down all the good things that have happened. Be thankful for some of the struggles that you've had because it does build your resilience. It builds your character when you have to struggle a little bit. And last but not least is E for elevate your impact. It's very important to regularly assess your impact on others, the actions that you've taken and how it affected other people. And actively seeking feedback, while sometimes it may be hard because you might not want to hear what the feedback is, it's going to help steer you toward more positive influence and being a better version of yourself. And we all want to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. You have to have integrity. You have to be that person that people look to for answers and for stability and for clear communication. So your action step is to schedule a feedback session with somebody, maybe a colleague or a team member, and be very specific in what you're seeking. Ask for the positive, but also ask for your growth areas or where they see you might have a little bit of room for improvement. And don't look at this as an evaluation. Look at it as a collaborative effort to really enhance your positive influence. It also helps you stay positive because you do hear some good things that you are doing and the way people see you in a good light. And if you're not sure how to grow in those deficit areas, then this is a chance for you to strategize with whoever you're talking to. What can you do to grow those areas? All right, guys, let's recap. So PACE is for P, pursue your leadership goals. A, adapt to challenges. C, cultivate a positive mindset. And E, elevate your impact. And remember, guys, not everything is linear. You may need to work on certain areas at different times, and it may not fall into the PACE framework. You know yourself best. But the most important thing is to really embrace this journey into leadership. Really savor those challenges, but celebrate those victories, guys. You're never alone in your journey. There is always someone to help you, to go through all of this with you. So don't feel like you have to do this alone. Get a mentor, get a coach, reach out to me. I would love to help you through breaking down your goals and making a good plan for that. I can help you with that. I would love to collaborate with you. But I also know there are some amazing educators in your building that can help you through this process as well. So look for them, seek them out, get together, network, collaborate, and grow together. So you guys have an amazing rest of the weekend. Happy Friday. And I will probably not be thinking much about anything except for enjoying myself for the next couple of days. So again, have an amazing weekend. God bless you all. I will see you back here next Friday. Bye-bye.